Hi guys. Welcome back to RT Share T, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Frott, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody new. I just want to say thank you everyone for the support and know that we are growing together. Yes, so much more to come and we are ending the year strong. Okay, so we're going to make this one quick. We're pretty much going to piggyback off last week's episode. So last week we were talking about helping others identify their asthma triggers. And asthma triggers, once again, are things that make asthma worse or just gives people who have asthma attacks. All right. So today we're going to talk about home environmental assessments. All right, so we're gonna actually go to the homes of those that have asthma or asthma patients. Now, full disclosure of how I know about this topic. I used to do home travel as a respiratory therapist. I used to travel to patient homes to do CPAP setups for those that had obstructive sleep apnea. And now I also do home visits for those that have asthma, pediatric patients that do asthma. So I run the asthma program that does home environmental assessments in our asthma case management. And I am also a case manager for complex cases. All right. So just to give you a brief overview of how I know about this specific topic. Okay. So just so I could give you an overview of what we do in a home environmental assessment, I'm just going to walk you through what it looks like. So basically we meet patients, predominantly pediatric patients, in the ER, inpatient units, or in the clinic. Okay, so they came in for asthma, breathing problems, and they get to see someone from my team. Now, once you say yes to the service, we can start off with a home environmental assessment. So first, we have to explain to you what that is and what that looks like. So I want to let you know the flow of the home environmental assessment. We have to explain everything to you first of all. Then we sign you we read you the consent form, and then we let you know everything that's going to happen as a result of coming into the program. So home environmental assessment is completely voluntary. We cannot force you to do it, and no one can force you. Now, the only situation where we have seen where folks are highly encouraged to enroll with us are those that have had past ACS cases or Child Protective Services cases. We have seen a few that they are encouraged to enroll into our program, and we have seen a few foster care parents who are also encouraged to join our programs when they get new children in their home that have asthma. So we have seen that, but other than that, everything is completely voluntary. So when it comes to doing the home visit, everything is according to the patient's time, and we walk around the home with the patient in order to identify the asthma triggers. So remember, last episode I was talking about we are the detectives, right? We Scooby Doo in the gang, right? Remember? So we are doing the detective work together as a partnership with the family. So during the home visit, it is according to their time. They open the door for us, and we go where they allow us to go. Right? Because once we are in the patient's home, we are in their domain and we follow their lead. Now, ideally, we want to see where the child predominantly spends most of their time, whether it would be the bedroom, the living room. We have situations where the child, shares a room with the parent. So we want to go wherever the child spends most of their time, and we are looking for potential asthma triggers with the patient, and we are able to continue the asthma education that we had already provided in the hospital. Now we are continuing that in the home, discussing everything from asthma action plans to what the medication is, and just continuing to identify the triggers in the home. Now, as we are seeing whatever issues are in the home that it may be asthma trigger, we are also giving tips on how to remediate the problem, reduce it, or just stop it altogether, right? So I'm going to tell you a few no-nos for a home environmental assessment. No faces. What do I mean by that? This is a judgment-free zone. Okay, so know that once again, this is voluntary. People are opening their doors to you. When I train anyone to do this type of work, whether it is a community health worker, a respiratory therapist, or a medical resident, I let them know right away that we have to be careful with our how we move around in the house, the way we speak to patients in the home, and just how we interact with the whole entire family, because they have to open the door to us more than once. So we don't want to alienate, we don't want to judge, and we don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And I'm gonna let you guys know in a secret about me. I hate bugs. I don't like any type of bug or creatures. And yes, I have done home environmental assessment, and you will see some pests. And you just gotta roll with it. Once again, we're not there to make anybody feel bad, we are there to help, right? So the most important asset I can tell you about this field, about this role to have, is emotional intelligence. You have to be able to feel the room and know if somebody's feeling you or not. You, once again, you in their home, and if they're rushing you or if they don't want you there too long, please don't outstay your welcome. You don't need to be there that long. Just go where they're allowing you to go and help them as much as you can accordingly. And remember, guys, when it comes to asthma control and this type of work, we are not looking for perfection. We are looking for progress. And I have seen that through home environmental assessments. When we work with the patients and we have a great rapport, they will take your advice. They will take your advice for the most part, as long as they're simple. Once again, I do have some old episodes on how to use motivational interviewing and how to build a partnership and create these relationships with patients that helps them get to the next step. All right, guys? So this is what this is all about. So that's just pretty much a brief overview of how we navigate through a home environmental assessment in the home. Next week, I'm going to try to continue off this and talk about the next steps of what we link patients to and the additional services that come along with a home environmental assessment. All right, guys. Oh, before we go, anybody that needs CEUs for asthma or PFT, we have some CEUs that are online that you could use according to your leisure. Pretty much it is available all year round. It's for $259. Go to QHC as in cat seminars.com. Once again, that's QHC.seminars.com. All right, guys, so check that out if you need any additional CEUs for the end of the year. Also, if you are looking to do anything in this line of work, I have a book, an ebook that is free on Amazon Kindle Unlimited. It is called Asthma Control, Please. Nine steps to community engagement and asthma awareness. So it's like, check please, asthma control please. All right, so that is the book. I try to use every vehicle I can to promote asthma awareness and education, and just helping fight things like asthma disparities. No one should be dying from asthma or having to return back to the emergency room over and over again, and just having decreased quality of life for asthma. So, and that's why I do what I do. All right, guys. So anyway, I hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for being here with me. Remember, we are here every Wednesday on Google Podcasts and all your podcast platforms, and we are on YouTube every Thursday. All right, guys. And remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. All right. See you next week. Bye.